Morning everybody, we're here in Bordeaux in Randburg today and we're upgrading the customer's existing 5 kilowatt Deye system. He's got currently about 8 panels, so as you can see behind me on A-frames, and then he's also got 2 shorter batteries. So we considered a couple of options, either to upgrade the entire system, obviously just add additional panels, leave the panels as is, or we were looking at expanding the existing system. And because the batteries are already over 2 years old, which is not ideal, you want to add to a battery bank within the first year if you can. You know, start getting a little bit dicey after 2 years, which might impact the old and a new battery a little bit negatively. But yeah, so we ended up going with an upgrade. So we're putting in a 8 kilowatt Deye system at the moment with the 14.34 kilowatt hour Dyness Battery, and we're just adding 4 panels on a separate string for the customer as well. Yeah, let me show you what they look like. So we removed the old system and we already mounted an 8 kilowatt inverter, AC combiner on the right hand side, DC combiner on the left, and then we've got the battery disconnect and the battery on the wall as well. So we still need to put trunk in there and quite a bit of wiring. We're busy with the AC cables gone through to the main DB. We still need to remove those 2 shorter batteries in the roof. But yeah, making nice progress. Show you a bit what it looks like. There we go guys, the 4 panels we've mounted. So we mounted 4 panels landscape configuration there. There's the customer's older panels, so they did lift it slightly. In the old days the panels were so expensive, it made more sense lifting them. You know, these days the panels are so bloody cheap. You know, by the time you spend an extra $400-500 on each panel for lifting it, you can just as well add another 2 panels. So yeah, so the customer can put another 4 panels there if he later wants to, just next to those ones, but I think they should be good based on the usage. Hey guys, just a quick video before we close. We basically have our battery mounted. We've got our earthing cable coming down, our communication cable, battery cables going to the battery disconnect, and from there it's going to the inverter. We've got our 2 strings on the PV side wired, and the earth coming down as well, and that's going into the inverter. And our AC side, we've installed the prepaid meter plug for them. The customer doesn't have a prepaid yet, but they're busy applying for it. And then our AC combiner, we've got our surge protection, ESCOM feed breaker to indicate the lights, inverter load breaker, and of course the changeover switch as well, and that's obviously going into the inverter. All our cables are going up to the roof, and yeah, I'll show you the finished product shortly. There we go guys, all done. 8 kilowatt Deye inverter with a 14.34 kilowatt hour Dyness battery, and we just added 4 panels and additional string. The customer already had 8 panels. So on the DC side we've got 2 strings switch gears, so we've got a surge protection, a couple of fuses and our breaker, and the same for string 2 of course. AC side we've got our AC surge protection, ESCOM feed breaker, the changeover switch and inverter load breaker with the indicator lights, and then of course we installed a prepaid plug for the customer once he's got prepaid installed. We just married the customer's software with the Wi-Fi dongle so it can communicate. I also shared it with myself so I can assist the customer with settings and all that, and then of course the battery is installed. So the current scenario is the battery is only at about, it's terrible, but it's about 35%. We're still getting, it's quite late at the moment, it's about 10 to 5, so we're still getting about a kilowatt out of the panels, but not too much. We'll see what it does when it's got nice sunshine. We are using quite a bit of the grid at the moment just to give the battery a charge. And then of course the home is using a current of about 3 kilowatt. Just on the battery settings and the system work settings, you can see here, so we're letting the batteries drop to 30% on the night. That's the lowest, then up to 35%, 50%, 95% at the peak hours, but just before 4 o'clock, 2:30, and then we're dropping discharge again at 50% and 40% in those time zones. But yeah, that's a system upgrade from a 5 kilowatt Deye inverter and 2 shorter batteries to this. And yeah, we did install the battery over there, so should the customer even want to go and put another battery, we can put it over there, no problem. Yeah, job done.